Hermeticism is often described as one of the oldest forms of what today is called New Age spirituality. Long before modern spiritual movements appeared, ancient thinkers were already discussing universal laws of reality, consciousness, and human existence. At the center of this tradition stands the mysterious Emerald Tablet, one of the most famous texts of Hermetic philosophy. According to legend, the Emerald Tablet was discovered during ancient archaeological excavations. It was described as a beautiful object made from unusual stone, strangely colored, and preserved almost perfectly. Yet its true importance was not the material itself, but the short and powerful text engraved on it. Despite its brevity, the tablet contains profound ideas about the structure of reality, human consciousness, and the laws governing existence. The teachings associated with the Emerald Tablet are often summarized as 7 Hermetic principles. These principles form the foundation of Hermeticism and influence later traditions in philosophy, spirituality, psychology, and science. The first principle states, "All is mind." This idea suggests that reality is fundamentally mental in nature. According to Hermetic thought, the universe itself arises from consciousness. Everything that exists begins as thought, intention, or awareness. Modern discussions about perception, psychology, and consciousness echo this ancient idea that the mind shapes reality. The second principle is the famous phrase, "As above, so below." This means that the structure of the universe is reflected at every level of existence. The inner world of a human mirrors the cosmos, and the cosmos reflects the inner world. Many interpret this as the unity between microcosm and macrocosm, between the individual and the universe. This idea influenced medieval science, sacred geometry, architecture, and even modern ideas about systems and patterns. The third principle teaches that everything moves. Nothing is completely static. Everything grows, changes, develops, or declines. This reflects a universal process of transformation. From physical matter to human life, everything exists in motion. Modern science also confirms constant change, from biological evolution to cosmic movement. The fourth principle explains that opposites are united. There is no light without darkness, no heat without cold, no joy without sorrow. Opposites are not enemies, but parts of one reality. They exist in balance and define each other. This idea appears in many traditions, such as yin and yang in Eastern philosophy and dialectical thinking in Western philosophy. The fifth principle states that everything follows cycles. Nature moves in repeating patterns: seasons, life cycles, growth and decline, creation and destruction. Human life also follows rhythms, periods of success and failure, energy and rest. Understanding cycles helps people accept change instead of resisting it. The sixth principle claims that there are no accidents. Events occur according to cause and effect. Either we actively shape circumstances through our actions, or we passively accept what happens. This idea encourages responsibility and awareness of consequences. The seventh principle teaches that everything contains masculine and feminine principles. This does not refer only to gender, but to complementary forces present in all existence. Activity and receptivity, creation and structure, energy and form. These forces interact to produce balance and creation. What makes Hermetic philosophy remarkable is the simplicity of these principles. They are short and easy to understand, yet they contain deep layers of meaning. Each idea can be applied to many fields: spirituality, philosophy, psychology, physics, art, architecture, and personal development. Because of this, Hermeticism influenced Renaissance science, alchemy, mystical traditions, and modern spiritual movements. Many scholars see clear connections between Hermetic teachings and contemporary New Age philosophy, which also speaks about universal energy, mental reality, and personal transformation. However, Hermeticism presents these ideas in a more symbolic and philosophical form, rather than as modern self-help concepts. There's also an interesting legend explaining why such knowledge was preserved. Some traditions say that after a great catastrophe or flood, ancient civilizations tried to protect their wisdom for future generations. According to stories, sacred texts were engraved on stone or clay, so they could survive disasters such as fire or flood. Whether historical or symbolic, this story reflects humanity's desire to preserve knowledge across generations. Perhaps this is why Hermetic teachings continue to attract attention today. They represent an attempt by ancient thinkers to explain the structure of reality, the nature of consciousness, and the laws of existence in simple universal principles.